Hey, it's Cobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and I want to take a look at a play that's pretty effective as far as taking a deep shot down the field. And the name of the play is called I-Form Pro Play Action Middle Shot. As we're going to take a look at this play, you're going to find that it's only a three as far as pass routes that go out, but it can be pretty effective, especially if you're attacking cover 1 or cover 3 coverages. Let's go ahead and take a look at it on the field, and we'll walk you through those 3 pass routes. So let's go ahead and look at it. And we're going to start off here as we look over here on the left-hand side here. We're going to take a look at the split end, and you'll notice that he is running a deep post route. So he's going to go up the field here, and then he's going to break towards the post. Now, against certain types of coverage, he might be open depending on what the safety does, and we'll talk about that as we go through the breakdown here. And then if we work our way over here towards the right, let's go ahead and take a look at the play's primary receiver as you look at your screen here. And you're going to notice that this is the receiver who runs the deep crossing route. And what he does is he comes into this area here and he breaks across. Again, depending on what the safety does will determine if he'll be open or not. And we're going to take a look at that. And then underneath of him, we're going to have this running back. Now, his route isn't a route so much we look to throw to. However, it is an important route because it's going to allow some receivers to get open, in particular that primary receiver running that crossing route. As you can see right here, basically he just runs a delayed curl out of the backfield, and we'll take a look at that as well and what it does as far as the effect on the play. All right, from the defensive standpoint, let's go ahead and take a look at it. And as you look at it, you're going to see that it is, in fact, a cover 3 type defense. In this case, it's a cover 3 sky is the coverage that we're going to run this. However, this concept works very well against pretty much any cover 3 coverage in the game. All right, so that's it on that. What I want to do here initially is I want to walk you through what we're going to do and what we're doing as the quarterback. So as the quarterback's going to drop back with this particular play, what you're going to see is he's going to drop back into this area here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be looking down the middle here, in particular this safety right here. If this safety goes ahead and drops back like he should, and he takes away this route that's being ran by the split end, as the split end was to go ahead and run his route. So the split end's going to be coming in here, and he's going to be in here. If that safety takes that away and drops back in there, then the receiver who's running the deep crossing route, which is the flanker who's coming over here, should be open as we drop back in this area here with our quarterback. He should be open where we can make the throw into this area here. Now, there is one other key element. We talked about this just a second ago with the running back. When the running back comes out and he goes into this area here, he's going to take away the hook curl defender or the hook zone defender who's going to be dropping back in here. Normally, if this running back doesn't go out, then this route, as far as the flanker runs that route coming across on that deep cross, wouldn't be open. But what's going to happen is this defender right here is actually going to come up, and he's going to go in and take away the running back. And that's going to allow us to make that throw. So if you really think about this, it's kind of a 3 levels concept because you've got one receiver running the deep route, which I just point out. So you got this guy over here running the deep route. As you look at your screen here, and then you also got this guy running an underneath route, the 2nd level, and then you got this guy, which is the running back, running the 3rd level, the shortest of the 3 routes. So what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and run the play, and I want you guys to watch what happens on the field, and then we'll go back into instant replay and take a look at it. Now that defender didn't drop as far as I wanted, or didn't come up on that running back, but a lot of times he will come up. Let's go and run it again here, and you'll see. Let's see if he does it this time. Watch him come up here. See how he comes up? And that's going to leave this guy open once he goes across. And again, right there, that's a little bit delayed as far as what we would like, but he still gets open. Plus, you got to throw into play action. Sometimes these guys will bite on the play action. There's a really good example of what that defender will do as far as coming up there on as you look at the play. Let's go back into it and look at it as far as that linebacker. And then if we go in here and kind of go into instant replay here a little bit, we'll zoom out just a smidget. And as you can see right here, I want you guys to focus in on this defender right here again, this one right here, and what he's doing here. Because remember, he's supposed to be dropping back into this hook zone here. Now watch what he does as we run the play here in instant replay. Okay, the running back this time actually gets, and that's another thing too. Earlier, if you would have watched those first couple plays I did, or first time a couple times I did it, the running back didn't get a clean release coming out, so it took him a little bit longer. But right there, as we zoom in, you can see right here that this defender's now coming up to cover this running back out of the backfield. And therefore, it's going to allow us to go ahead and make that throw deep down the field where we can go ahead and throw it in here. And that's what you're seeing on your screen here as you're looking at it, which is going to allow us to go ahead and make that deep throw and complete it for a nice pass down the field, such as what you're seeing here. So right here, we're going to hit him right there and make that throw into that area there because of that linebacker coming up to cover that receiver. So let's go ahead and keep watching it here. And you can see right there, he gets wide open. And then if we go back, let's go back here again. I want to watch one last thing here, and that's that safety that we talked about earlier. Now, one of the things you got to remember, I'm going to kind of just move this up a little bit. If you look at the safety here, he's already dropping back. So as you look at it, you can see he's already dropping back. If your opponent was to stay in control, and some guys do, some guys actually take control of the safety. And what they'll try to do is they probably would end up, especially if they're smart, they may end up trying to take this away. They may come on here and take this away. If they come down here and try to take this away, then you may find that this guy's open on the post route. So that's what you're kind of watching. You want to see which way that safety goes. If this safety comes up, such as what you're seeing, if he was to come up here and take this away right here, then that would be open deeper down the field. If he was to drop back and take that away, into this here, if he was to drop back and take this away, what you're seeing on your screen right there, then it's going to leave this receiver open as he comes across. So it's kind of what that safety does. Depending on what he does should determine where you want to go with the ball. So just keep that in mind as you run this play. So again, this play you'll find out of the iForm Pro. We're running it out of the 49ers playbook, and the name of the play is called Play Action Middle Shot.